Hey, we are live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's live call. I'm Eric Wanck. I'm a senior Ruby ambassador, and this is my wonderful wife, Brittany, and she's an Emerald ambassador. This is exciting for us. We can't wait to share some of our how we got started in our journey, and some information about the company, our compensation plan, and just why we are so passionate about this business. So we've been with Plexus 2+ years now, and while some of you may know our story and our background, a majority of you that are watching probably have not. So I'm going to kick things off here and not waste too much time. I'm going to let Brittany share her story with you, how we got started in Plexus.
Hey everybody, so first off, I am a licensed dental hygienist and I worked in dentistry for about a decade. I loved it, but when our daughter was born, all I wanted to do was stay home with her. They grow up so fast. I didn't want to take her to daycare. I wanted to be there when she woke up from every nap, to kiss every boo-boo, to dry every tear, to hear every laugh, and for all of her memories to be made with me, not with someone else. So we really started to pray for the Lord to open a door, but we had no clue what that was going to look like. One day Eric came home from work and he was telling me about some health products that one of the guys at work, his wife was selling them, and I rolled my eyes and said, never will I ever. And for about 4 months, Eric kept coming home from work and trying to tell me about these natural products I really should look into. I was tired of him bugging me. So one day while he was at work, I decided to look into them. Not because I was curious, but because I'm a super crunchy label reading mama, and I knew I would find a list of harmful ingredients and I could shut him up about it. But instead, I was intrigued, even excited, and our conversation that night was very different. So I had him find Rebecca's Facebook page and I stalked it. I sent her a friend request and I messaged her totally out of the blue. And I said, okay, so I want to try this tincturing you're selling. What do I do? She said they were leaving for vacation the very next morning, so she would drop off a 30-day sample while they were gone. I thought, perfect, I can try it, no pressure, they aren't even going to be around. Great. So the next day, I mixed my first pink drink. It comes in these little packets. You mix it with water. Super easy every morning. And I thought, this tastes pretty good. And I am the world's pickiest person ever. Yeah. Not I went to bed thinking, I can't wait to have that pink drink again tomorrow. And I stopped in my tracks. I have never been excited for anything in the morning. I was the kid whose parents had to wake them up on Christmas morning because I hated mornings that much. So day 2, I jumped out of bed, also very unusual for me, and I mixed my Slim again. As soon as it was gone, I had a mini panic attack because I had one left. And Rebecca was on vacation, so I knew I couldn't get more from her. So that night when Eric came home, I was waiting. He has a business degree, and I really wanted him to look into the company and the compensation plan. My values and integrity mean everything to me, and if I'm going to put my name and reputation behind something, it has to be worth standing for. Before I went to bed that night, I had joined as an ambassador. Initially, I wanted our products at the cheapest price and maybe get a customer or two just to help cover our costs. But the more we fell in love with the products, the more we started to share. And I will say I had a slower start than most. I'm naturally painfully introverted, so I had a lot of fears. I was scared of failing. I was scared of rejection. I was scared that my personality and small network would hold me back. I had an extremely small comfort zone, and even sticking my toe out just a little bit petrified me. But when I saw our lives changing in big ways, I knew I owed it to everyone around me to experience it as well. I joined Plexus for prevention, but what I got was freedom. I didn't have to go back to work. And not only that, by the end of my first year, the Plexus income was enough that Eric was able to quit his job as well. So at 31 years old, we were able to give each other and our daughter the gift of unlimited time together.
Yes, and as you just heard, I was actually the one who pushed her into this. So I kind of like to pat myself on the back because this business has changed our lives. Now, I actually had past experience in network marketing, and I really love the business model where you can leverage your own efforts, you can build a team, and that can create a substantial residual income stream. And after seeing Rebecca's quick success and watching her make real income, my eyes were open. But it wasn't just her success, it was really her whole team. People were ranking up with her and they were making more and more money each month. And it was just that thought that I said, Brittany, you have to do this. And I just kept pressing her to join. So typically most men and husbands out there can be very skeptical of these network marketing companies. But ladies, they're listening, let me tell you, the best way to make your man a believer is to make money. And I promise before long, he'll come around. So in the second month, all of our products that we were ordering each month were actually being paid for through what she was making.
Plus a lot.
Plus a little bit more.
Yeah.
I didn't join right away because I had a full-time job. But after going to Leaders Retreat in Orlando in 2014, and just hearing from the executive team and meeting with some of the leaders in the company, I got this sense of passion and vision for where Plexus was heading, and I decided to join too, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I want to share just some company facts with you that you may not know. The first one being that all Plexus products are manufactured in the U.S., and I think that we can find that commendable. Secondly, we have less than a 1% return rate on our products, and Plexus also has a 60-day money-back guarantee. And there's 1% return rate on that. Thirdly, at least 43% of Plexus sales are to customers, not the ambassadors. And this is actually a very key metric in the network marketing industry, and one that I've done some research on to see how much product is actually being bought outside the organization by customers. And I've heard of other companies down in the 25 to 30% range of actual customer sales outside the organization. So 43% just shows how great our products are. Fourth point here is Plexus is a debt-free company. And that's amazing. This is a big deal, and it puts Plexus in a position to really be around for a long time. They just built a new office building, corporate office, and a warehouse out in Scottsdale a couple of years ago, mortgage-free, and they put a 79-year lease on the land. So what does that tell you about the longevity and vision of our corporate team? And lastly, this is kind of a statistic that I found, but 10 years in business as a direct sales company, network marketing company, and having $1 billion, with a B, $billion in sales is an industry benchmark for success and longevity. Only 13 direct selling companies have ever achieved that, and Plexus is on pace to do just that.
So we actually have 11 different ways that we get paid with Plexus. I don't have time to go over all 11. We don't want to keep you guys here all night. But we're going to talk about 3 of the main ways that we get paid. The first one is sales commission. For the first $100 through $499 that goes through your website every month, you make 10% commission. That includes your own orders. So you're literally making money on what you order for yourself and your family. As soon as your commission hits $500, that bumps up to 25%. And not only does it bump up to 25%, it actually erases the original 10%. So you make 25% of all your commissions that month. The second way we get paid is through profit sharing. At the end of every month, Plexus takes their profit for the month. They divide it in half. Half of the money goes back into the company. The other half they redistribute depending on the number of active ambassadors that there are. So when you join Plexus, you literally get to be a shareholder in the company.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The third way is through bonus rank achievements. Now, Plexus has 8 ranks. They go from silver all the way up to diamond. And as a new ambassador, your first stop to going diamond is silver. So to achieve that rank, you need to personally sponsor 3 ambassadors to your team. That can be friends, family, whoever it is, but you bring them onto your team. Once you do that, you receive a one-time achievement bonus of $100. Now, this is just a bonus on top of the 10 other ways that you can make money. So in our corporate income disclosure Plexus put out in 2014, this is a document that you can find online, or someone that you know that's in Plexus could give you this document. But it has an average of what a silver ambassador could make, and it's around $422 a month. Would an extra $422 a month help you out right now? I think most people would say yes. The next rank above silver is gold. And this is when you have 20 people on your team. And that doesn't mean that you have to go out and you personally have to find 20 people. That's just 20 people in total. And the bonus for gold and gold is $250. And the average income, for the disclosure, is just over $1,000 a month for a gold ambassador. Above gold is senior gold, and you get a $350 bonus. And then ruby, $500. Then senior ruby is $750. And when you hit emerald, which is, they have emerald, sapphire, and diamond, they're considered our jewel ranks. You no longer get a one-time bonus, but you enter into what they call an emerald pool when you go emerald. And that has all sorts of perks. One of them is you get a brand new Lexus. The second is you get a week-long trip paid for to Hawaii, and you get to bring your spouse. Pretty awesome.
We just got back from that trip, actually. It's pretty nice.
Pretty nice. Thank you, Plexus. and it does come with a six-figure income. For sapphire and diamond, they each have their own respective pool. So when you're a diamond ambassador, you not only get your diamond pool, but you get the sapphire pool and the emerald pool. And it gets pretty crazy. You want to hear a figure that might make your jaw drop, because it did mine when I first heard it. Again, according to the disclosure that Plexus put out, a diamond ambassador's yearly income is $442,000 and some change. To confirm that figure, I talked to several diamond ambassadors that we know, and they all said, oh yes, it's true. Folks, I don't know of too many professional careers and how many years and years of schooling and debt that you would have to undertake to make that kind of money. Now, this opportunity is the real deal. And we know people that are on our team that are not only supplementing their income, they're not working that second job. But some of them have said, I quit my job and I'm able to stay home full time now because of Plexus. This truly is the best time to join.
So what are some other reasons why you should join Plexus? There's no monthly sales quotas. There's no monthly averages you have to hit, no monthly sales you have to make, no penalties that are accrued if you don't hit a certain number. There's no monthly fees whatsoever. There's no inventory that you have to carry. You don't have to buy products, ship products, order products for people, none of that. You don't have to host parties. I have never had anybody in my house for a Plexus party, and I've never hosted a Plexus party at anybody's house, ever. And there's no huge entry barrier to join because you aren't buying that inventory. The products we have in our home are the products we take every day. At the end of the month, when our products run out, I order the products for the next month. It really is that easy. When my customers and team want their products, they order them themselves. My customers order them through my website. They are shipped directly to their house. If there's an issue with the order, anything at all, they call corporate office and they handle it quickly, easily over the phone. I don't have to deal with any of that. But it goes beyond that, because some of the companies may be able to offer some of those things. But when you join our team, you join a team that cares, that will support you, and that will truly make you feel like family. We both have team pages where we offer monthly contests for our ambassadors. We answer people's questions. We provide company information, product information, anything people on our team need to know to help them and their customers have optimal success. We are extremely hands-on with our team. Their success is our #1 priority. We offer daily tips and encouragement, as well as individual coaching calls and more. I know we've talked a lot about the business side of Plexus. I want to take just a moment and address the product, because this amazing business opportunity would mean nothing if our products didn't actually work. Like Eric said, we do have the 60 full-day money-back guarantee. Even if you use them completely, that's for all customers and all ambassadors. My team alone does over $1 million in sales every year. And again, we have less than a 1% return rate company-wide. those numbers speak for themselves. So maybe you're saying, okay, I am super crunchy. I grow all my own foods. They're all organic. They are, as natural as they come. I have a field in my yard and I grow all my food myself. Maybe you drink only water on top of that and you exercise every day. So your diet is completely raw foods, paleo, as clean as possible. You still need these supplements? Yeah. Why? Because our soil isn't what it used to be. The soil itself lacks nutrients. The air we breathe contains pollutants which deprive our cells of oxygen. And I could go on. Okay, so everybody is selling something these days, right? And everybody wants you to sell it with them. You have family and friends who sell candles or leggings or makeup that you love to use, and that's great. I do too. But our products change people's quality of life in huge ways. They aren't just products that people love, they're products that have changed their life. That's why we are Plexus Lifers. We value our family and friends enough to want them to be their healthiest, happiest selves. So stop thinking about all the reasons why it might not work and visualize the life of your dreams. I'm living mine, and I want you to live yours too. Don't wait. Don't let another day slip by. Joining Plexus was the best decision I have ever made for my family.
Okay, before we end this, I want to tell you about a special that Plexus is having just this month only. It's where those achievement bonuses that I was talking about earlier, where you have silver at 100 and gold 250. Well, this month they're doubled. In the 28 months that we've been with Plexus, this is probably one of the greatest promotions that corporate has ever given us. You can literally start tomorrow, find 3 people to join your team, and earn an extra $200 this month. And remember, that's just the bonuses. And for those who are ready to grab this opportunity to run, if you rank to gold, 20 people on your team within this month of October, you can earn over $1,000 just in bonuses. That's right, $1,000 just this month. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal. We got Christmas around the corner. And this can be accomplished through the double bonuses paid out, as well as another bonus called Fast Starting Gold. So if you're looking for an opportunity to join an amazing team, a company that has products that are changing lives and a compensation plan like none other, then you're in the right place. So I just want to encourage all of you to speak with whoever gave you this link tonight, and I really hope to see you start your Plexus journey soon. Good night, everyone.
Bye.